Hello. Dear parent, if you click the link and if you're watching this video, then I must tell you that you are a great leader for your child. And while leading, it gives you a true sense of happiness and satisfaction. Today, our young generation, our kids are facing a lot of mental and emotional issues. And these are because of these three things. Number one is cutthroat competition. There is ruthless competition out there for be it for admissions, be it for scholarships, for internships, for placements. There is a tremendous amount of competition out there. Number two is expectations. Everybody is expecting from these kids, be it parents, teachers, neighbors, relatives, all the loved ones are expecting something from these kids. And number three is there is huge amount of data available everywhere. Everybody is providing opinions. So there are a lot of resources which are making these children confused. Parents are striving really hard for their own success. The schools are worried about the syllabus, and that is the reason why there is nobody to help these students to become something more than the challenges that this world is throwing at them. And that's the reason why we can see these common problems in almost every home. There are a lot of children, there are a lot of students who are losing interest in studies or in the subjects like mathematics, science. They are always in the negative states like boredom, anxiety, frustration. They get easily distracted. They get nervous before important events like exams, vivas, seminars, and they lack self-confidence. School teachers or tuition teachers are always going to tell you the problems. You too can see the problems, but to help our kids to solve these problems, we must first understand why they exist at the first place. In this video, we'll see why these problems exist and what are the ways to solve them.
So why do students lose interest in studies? The number one reason is less marks. There was this survey done in University of Michigan where it was found that 80% students believed that their self-worth is based on their academic performances. Now that means the majority of students believe that if they are not performing well in academics, it makes them unworthy. They can't enjoy their life, they don't deserve happiness is what they feel. Terrible, isn't it? And this is the number one reason why students are losing interest in studies. Reason number two, incompetent teachers. Now, there are very less chances that all teachers in the school are brilliant. And sometimes students have to learn from incompetent teachers who have a very boring way of teaching. The students are very young, naive, innocent to hate the teachers. And that is the reason why they start hating the subject instead. Now, let me give you an example of how an incompetent teacher can cause a huge damage in students' life. Let's say there is a student who is good in maths. He regularly attends school and stays up to date. But due to health issues, he skips his school for 3 days. When he joins, the teacher while teaching asks him a question based on the syllabus that he missed. Now when the student is unable to answer, the teacher says that you are really bad at maths. The innocence in the student makes him believe the teacher, and from here the interest in mathematics starts to lose. Reason number 3, learning difficulties. Do you know that we humans learn things through 5 senses? Seeing, hearing, feeling, smelling, and tasting. So these are the 5 senses. Seeing is visual, hearing is auditory sense, feeling is kinesthetic, smell is olfactory, and taste is gustatory. So these are the 5 senses through which we learn things. And when it comes to a child, and if you want to learn a certain subject, you want to learn a certain topic, then he must acquire that knowledge, then he must learn that knowledge through first 3 senses, which is seeing, hearing, and feeling. The problem here is when a student is trying to study a particular topic, all he is trying to learn it through using one of the senses, like only seeing. That's the reason why he cannot grasp the concept really well. So you need to develop these 3 learning modes to make child learn faster and retain longer. Otherwise, the student is going to lose interest in studies. Reason number 4, students just forget whatever they have studied. And then after putting so many efforts, if they are forgetting the content, so obviously they start losing the interest in the subject. They try to learn things a lot, but just at the crucial times like exams, interviews, viva, seminar, they forget things partially, at times, almost everything. And when they discuss this problem with teachers or parents, mostly parents and teachers tell them that they are just not concentrating well. So now let me tell you that concentration is not the real issue here. Yes, I agree that it is obvious to think that one lacks concentration if he or she cannot recall things even after repeating 10 to 20 times. But let me tell you, the same boy or girl easily recalls movie scenes, songs, or even the entire movie by just watching it once. So what's the difference? If a student is not able to learn and recall a single paragraph, on the other hand, the same student goes to recall the entire movie, which has around 1,29,600 frames. A 90-minute movie has these many frames. So now if a student can recall thousands of frames by simply watching once, then there is definitely no problem with concentration. Problem is the fear of unknown. We all run away from things which are not known to us. So be it talking to a stranger or learning something which is really new. Same happens with the student. If a student has to learn something and recall all that information, then it is really important for the student to associate those concepts to the things which are known. The next problem is the negative state of mind. There are hundreds of processes or thoughts that keep going on in a child's mind at any particular moment. We can also call it as mood or state. Now these are majorly classified into two categories: unresourceful and resourceful. And the complaints are that majority of the students are in unresourceful states. Now this is very dangerous. Why? Because the student, when they are in unresourceful states, they feel stuck. They are sad, confused, scared, frustrated, angry, depressed. They can't utilize their full potential even if they have it. If the child stays in this state for long, then it starts affecting his or her performance in studies, in health. As a parent, you need to observe your child's state closely. You can observe their way of walking, facial expressions, breathing, and tonality to check whether they are in the right state or not. If they are not, there are a lot of tools that you can use to help your child. One simple tool is to make him or her use their physiology, which is body, in a very powerful way. State of mind is completely linked with physiology, and through this you can take your child from unresourceful state to resourceful state, where he'll feel that he's in the flow, where you'll see that they are confident, joyous, lovable, they are having a playful time, they are feeling good, healthy, and it is always a resourceful state which helps them to reach their inner potential and utilize it to reach their goals. The next problem is that students get easily distracted from achieving their goals. They get distracted from their studies, they get distracted from any productive activity they are doing, and the major problem of distractions is cell phone. So what is happening here is a simple notification from a phone is taking all the focus, all the attention that they were initially having in that particular activity. According to TNS Global, students are spending approx 3 hours every day for surfing the web. Now, if they are searching for productive content, then that's really good. But if they are not, then this is really, really dangerous. Also, according to Gallup, students are spending approx 6 hours every day on socializing. Now, this together makes it 9 hours of screen time. Because of this tremendous high screen time, many students have fallen in trap of addiction. So that addiction is of gaming or watching pornographic content. This has become a headache to the parents. When your child falls in a bad habit, his or her mind fails to see long-term pains and focuses only on the short-term pleasures. And that is the reason why students keep on doing the same things. This is how our children learn the habit of smoking, consuming alcohol, chewing tobacco, or even taking drugs. So this is really, really dangerous. In the beginning, the habit gives some pleasure, but they invite pains the moment the habit turns into addiction. And it has to be stopped over there itself. Now the problem is, why do they get such kind of addiction? The sole reason, the only reason is because either the child is running away from some pain or going towards some gains. That is pleasure. So if we want to help child to get away from all these things, then it's really important for us to give them some higher purpose. Now, how to give a higher purpose to our child? It is simply by asking the child to answer to these 4 questions. So make your child sit, give him a piece of paper and ask the child to write answers, write deep answers, write as many as answers possible to these 4 questions. Now, once the child is done with writing the answers to all these questions, if the impact of answers to the question number 1 and 2 is greater to the impact of the answers to question 3rd and 4th, you'll never ever have to push your child. They will automatically be always focused. They'll never ever get distracted. The next problem is self-confidence. Students are lacking self-confidence. Self-confidence is really vital to his or her success. The amount of self-confidence a child possesses will affect every aspect of his or her educational goals. So if a child loses confidence in school, his or her grades will ultimately be affected. They may feel they are unworthy of obtaining their goals or think it is impossible to achieve them. So we really need to make sure that our children are full of confidence. Now let's talk about why students lack self-confidence. The number one reason is uninvolved parents. We humans communicate 55% through our physiology, which is body movements, 38% through our tone of voice, and just 7% through our words. So it's really important for us to use our body movements, our tone of voice, our words in a very, very positive manner to make it effective while communicating to our child. As a parent, if you think there is a lack of communication between you and your child, there must be missing one or both big factors, which is body movement or the tone of voice. So if you're not using it in the right way, the communication is never going to happen effective. As your happiness is a result of the happiness of your child, so you need to be a good communicator with your child. Once parents fail to be good communicator with their children, the children get associated with unwanted people to share their emotion. It becomes painful situation in families. The second reason for the lack of self-confidence is body image. According to the survey of University of Washington, 53% of girls were unhappy with their bodies, and by the age they reach 17, it goes to 78%. Same goes with the boys. They feel like developing large muscles as a show of strength. They also feel self-conscious about their height. Media, television, magazines are the main culprits for all of this because they are the ones who make our children believe that the success is based on body. The third reason for the lack of self-confidence is unrealistic goals. Youngsters expect way too much of themselves in terms of school achievement, extracurricular involvement, or social status. Of course, there is nothing wrong with it, but if it affects to their mind, then yes, we need to do something about it. Intelligent students think that they should be topper always. They take too many activities and expect to be the best in all of them. There are students who crave popularity and they expect that everyone should like them. The inevitable failure to meet unrealistic goal may lead to the feeling you're a failure in general. So here we really need to be cautious. Now, as we have discussed the problems, let's talk about the solution. We understand that you parents are busy working to provide all the possible resources to your child, and the schools, coaching centers, they're taking care of their academics. But who will solve all these problems which are stopping them from achieving great things in their lives? So we take this responsibility. Just make us a part of your journey and we'll make it beautiful for you. We bring to your child our flagship course, which is based on neuro-linguistic programming, which is completely student transformation program. This is 1 month online course. There are thousands of students who every year benefit from our live workshops in their schools, colleges, universities, learning this process, and many have achieved incredible results. This course helps your children to model the patterns of most successful people in the world, to develop their learning modes, break the patterns of unresourceful states which make them feel stuck, design positive commands. We train them to focus on pains and gains which keep them motivated. We teach them to compete with themselves. We teach them to set high and realistic goals and to achieve them. We reframe their mind. We transform their self-esteem. We make their painful memories powerless so that they can never ever haunt them in life. We build powerful beliefs. We develop their sensory learning and we help them generate new behaviors. This incredible course comes with a price of rupees 15,000, but only for a limited time we are giving it for just rupees 5,000. The batch starts on 10th with only limited students, so make sure you grab this deal. If your child is 10 years or above in age, then this course is a perfect match, a perfect fit for him or her. Just gift them this product and change their life. And this is not it. We are giving away special gifts to the action takers. Bonus gift number 1, memory mastery course. In this course, we teach the child to train their mind to learn faster. We teach them how to learn vocabulary. We teach them to remember history dates, chemical reactions, lists, numbers, diagrams, long answers. This makes their life really easy. They can retain lot of information with lot of ease, which helps them to score better in exams, which helps them for the competitive exams, which help them for interviews, for seminars, and everywhere. They can use these techniques in later life to be successful too. We also train them how to use mind maps in this particular module. This course comes with a value of rupees 10,000, but we are giving it for free. Bonus number 2, goal setting and achievement system module. For students, goals are just what they need for them to have right mindset while in school and outside. It gives them something to live and work for, and that means a burning desire to shape life as desired. When they set goals, they are stating how they would love to improve their life. In this course, we teach students how the top achievers set goals and how they achieve them. We tell them why setting goals is so important. We tell them how to set goals in the most effective way. how to recognize the obstacles and overcome them, how to achieve your goals 10 times faster, and how to use subconscious mind to get anything you want. So this particular course comes with a value of rupees 3,500, but we are giving it for free with our flagship course. So this is the second gift that we are offering. Bonus gift number 3, time management mastery. Brian Tracy said one of the very worst uses of time is to do something very well that is not needed to be done at all. Students are spending a lot of time on unproductive things, and that is the reason why they are not having enough time to focus on the important tasks. So in this particular module, we train students to prioritize things, to do more in less time, to say no to procrastination, to break the barriers to productivity by identifying the time wasters and staying away from it. We train them the 5 golden rules and how to manage interruptions. This course comes with a value of rupees 3,500, but again, we are giving this module also for free with a flagship course. So this is the gift number 3. This is not it. Let's move on to bonus number 4, speed reading mastery. A student has to be a better reader. Yes, a student has to be a better reader. So in this particular module, we train students how to measure your reading speed. We train them what are the key speed reading techniques. We train them how to learn ideas instead of just words. So even when they are reading fast, they are also trying to grasp most important concepts with ease. We help them to develop visual and conceptual thinking skills. This course comes with a value of rupees 3,000, but we are giving it for free. So this is the gift number 4. Bonus number 5, high impact study hacks. In this module, we train students on emergency studying, on effective note making, bullet journaling, to absorb the material quickly and effectively, to target the most important topics and prepare yourself in very less time. This particular course comes with a value of rupees 3,000, but we are giving it for free. So this is the gift number 5 with our flagship course. Bonus number 6, self-learning blueprint. At times you have to be both the teacher and student. Yes, there are few subjects for which you cannot go and attend the coaching classes. You have to learn by yourself. There are a lot of hobbies that you want to learn. There are some skills that you want to master, and if you understand the self-learning blueprint, then you'll never need somebody else, the third person, to train you, because you'll only need 2 people, and those 2 people are involved in you yourself. So you become the teacher, you are the student, and then you start to self-learn. In this particular module, we train you how to learn from ground up all by yourself on any subject matter. We train you, we give you the exact step-by-step methods to structure your learning and avoid information overload. All these methods are very easily to understand, and a student can start self-learning journey with very ease. This particular course comes with a value of rupees 3,000. We are giving it for free. So this is our 6th free gift with our flagship course. Bonus number 7, body language training. There are situations when our body does the real talking. In these situations, we express so much more through our physical behavior, body posture, gestures, eye movement, facial expressions. So why not learn how to use this to your advantage? And that's the motto, that's the reason why we have started giving this body language training for students. In this particular module, we train the most powerful behaviors that reveal your confidence, your true sentiments, how to make the dazzling first impression, how to practice the power poses to feel confident even when you're not feeling it. So this becomes really important while giving interviews, while giving presentations, while giving seminars, while giving your Viva exams. This module comes with a value of rupees 5,000. We are giving it for free. So this is the gift number 7 with our flagship course. Bonus number 8, public speaking mastery. Students are lacking in communication skills now more than ever, and many parents just desire for their kids to get comfortable standing in front of a crowd. We too believe young students can do so much more, and that is the reason why we want to help your child to take command of the audience and become excellent communicators. In this particular module, we train them how to develop strong leadership skills, how to develop a powerful and engaging voice, how to overcome the shyness, and how to handle the social anxiety to the advantage, how to improve interview skills, so be it for the college admissions, jobs, etc., to develop better social interactions, to respond more actively in group activities. This is the most important skill right now. The price value of this particular module is rupees 5,000, but we are giving it for free. So this is our free gift number 8 with our flagship course. Let's move on to bonus number 9, and that is meditation for students. Meditation increases awareness. With increased awareness, a student can better focus in his present. Meditation helps students to improve concentration, quietens their mind, and gives an overall general well-being. That's the reason why we are introducing this course for our students, and in this course we'll be providing mindful meditation sessions for students. We'll train them how to stay calm, what are the relaxation techniques that they can have in their life, how to manage anxiety, how to develop better social interactions, how to have a good self-confidence. This course comes with a value of rupees 3000, but we are giving it for free with our flagship course. So these are 9 precious gifts that you will get for free with our flagship course. So this is one incredible offer where you get 10 courses at a price of 1. The total value of all the courses is rupees 55,500, but in this offer you are getting at just rupees 5,000. What are you waiting for? Grab this offer today. Now let me tell you about the priceless support system that we'll be providing in this particular course. Every single day there will be live coaching, there will be certain tasks, there will be certain assignment that student have to perform. Daily lessons will be based on all the different modules that I have already introduced to you. Just in case if the student misses the live session, still the videos will be there to refer. Every student gets the access for 3 months. So whatever content we are uploading, it will be there for you for 3 months. So you can come and revise as many as times as possible. There is no bar for that. Along with this, we'll also do weekly Q&A, wherein if you have any doubts, if you have any queries from the course material that we are providing, or even beyond that, we can definitely discuss it in a weekly Q&A session. And this is not it. We'll also have a parenting forum where we'll give some valuable parenting tips, and even the parents can contribute from their end. So join course right now. There are just few days left. There are just few seats left, and the offer is only for a limited time. Take action now.